This is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts from when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Alright, so we got, hi Hadish, good morning, welcome. Pisces, busy building your empire, okay? So that would suggest to me that you focused on doing what you need to do. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't even know what type of mood I'm in this morning, right? But the thing that I know is that I set everything up last night so that way I could make sure that if there was any interruptions this morning, it would still make, I would still make it in time, and I could, if I decided to, even lay back and chill this morning, I would have been able to, and I did, because of the fact that I had everything already set up. But in order for me to have everything set up, I had to do a little bit of work ahead of time. So I had to pre-do, because y'all did see that y'all got morning affirmations. Several places got morning affirmations. Twitch is the only one that didn't get affirmations because Twitch is not allowing me to program anything. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, beautiful ladies. I see Erin. I see Catherine over on Twitch. Hope everybody has an amazing view of cards, decks, and everything that's happening right now here behind the scenes. So a better view, a better experience, because when you're doing stuff or trying to build an empire, it takes work. Whether or not people realize it or not, like, shit just don't show up and just get done, you know, because we wanted it to happen. We have to actually do a little bit of work to be able to, you know, get stuff together. So certain things take time. I know everybody be like, you know, oh, well, I'm waiting for such and such, whatever your favorite reader is. It could be me, it could be somebody else, you know, to do certain things. Maybe y'all don't understand the preparation that goes into this. Erin, good morning. I love you. Catherine, good morning. I see y'all on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch. We also have the Instagram is set up this morning. So as y'all see, everything's running like clockwork. So we was live on time on all the channels. The cards were already out and ready to go. I did that last night. So everything was sanitized, pre-shuffled, and put in alignment before time. So when we are busy building, good morning Tamisha, I love you. So when we doing Pisces busy building your empire, it's giving me you might not have time for some of the shit that could be taking place, or things that's going on, or you're trying to establish something and put something together, and it's important. But one of the things that I understand now is, like, consistency is key. So it was better for everybody when they found out, okay, I was going live at, you know, 7 o'clock in the morning. Or when I do the 12 o'clock reading. So everybody can show up to whatever it is that, you know, whichever one that they choose to, or they can show up to all of them, right? And so with that being said, consistency, or being consistent, kind of helped out in, you know, putting stuff together, or being able, good morning, Kristen, I love you, and putting everything together. So planning and preparation is important, right? So let's see, we're going to get into the reading. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the 11 people watching. Thank you for waking up and rocking with me, rocking with the best, because you are now rocking with the best, period. Say what you will. But y'all also see that it's a members chat happening, right? And that's because I'm busy building my empire, or you're busy building your empire. But I'm going to talk about me right now because this is who's doing it. Yesterday morning, I had set the chat up and I got everything all beautified, for y'all and everything. And then one of my mods come into my channel, they said, and somebody had called me a bitch first thing in the morning, right? And I didn't see it, but I'd have probably been called worse by better. Because in my mind, I'd be thinking if you see a bitch, slap one, right? So, because I don't need that type of energy or that type of action, because in my mind, I set up like the poll questions and things of that nature because there's some activities that can happen, over here. If you show up early, it's a poll question happening right now. Do you believe in the concept of karma, where one's actions influence their future experiences? I would have to say you motherfucking right. Because whoever the bitch was that called me a bitch, whose mama was a bitch yesterday, you couldn't come into my chat because, one, bitch, you're not a member to my channel, which now goes to membership has privileges. And I don't feel like a member, and it could happen because, sometimes people don't, because I haven't paid for some shit that, but when people have an experience or they pay for something, they tend to want to appreciate it a little bit more. Okay? So, but it does mess up for the people who really want to be here or really want to chat or really want to, interact with my mods and everything else, because why would you not want to interact with my mods? I have some amazing mods over here. But why do my mods, or why do I gotta come into my platform that I'm building piece by piece, brick by brick, busy building an empire, to see somebody wants to insert their little raggedy ass in somewhere where they don't belong? But everything happens for a reason. So then the other poll question is Q&A. Do you believe that your thoughts, let me see, what it say? Do you believe that your thoughts and intentions can influence the reality you experience? I would have to say yes as well. Because whereas it could have been a good experience for everybody to come in and, good morning, good morning, good morning, because I love when I get to say good morning to my people. But mind you, I feel like a membership to my channel only costs $1. If you really want to be here, then guess what? You would actually really want to be here. You don't have to, because some people are in a situation, so I get it. So one bad apple does spoil the bunch, because now all day, guess what? Every reading that's already been scheduled is for members only. Membership, the chats, you can still watch the video. So that might be all you need. But if you're busy building your empire, why do you need to hear? Because I'm going to say for each person that is in the chat right now, we got Aaron, Catherine, Kristen, Tamisha, right? All of which are my mods, all of which are people that I love. But there's a whole lot of members in this channel, okay? So just so you know, I do have way more members that are here. Mind you, I got gifted some members, all right? So some people got gifted memberships to the channel, right? Kristen, my brother is definitely wearing off on you. Kristen said slap one is wild. I am cracking up. If I'm a bitch with a B with an ITH, then you're a B with an ITH and was born by a B with an ITH. I know that's the right Tamisha, but we're not going to let them stop our flow, because what we're going to do is we just going to focus on building our empire. And so this is what happens when people have the trust issues and things of that nature, because we've been trying to work through the things that we say that have damaged our trust with people. Not that we cared about what that lady said, because I never seen it. My mod said, I'm not gonna let her come in here and see that. So she was protecting me. So by the time I got in here, it was already gone. But in my mind, you see how my mod protected me, so this morning I'm protecting her. Because at this point, she don't gotta come in here and see this shit. But we like interacting with everybody, all the subscribers, because I have a lot of subscribers. Kristen said your brother is a diamond. He is. I love him. I was talking to him for a very long time yesterday, and he probably around here on over on Twitch, but he could be here too because my brother is actually a mod in my on this channel too. My brother's a mod on all my channels. All right, so Tamisha said yes, he is. Good morning, Do Harm. I love you. Where he at? Let me see. Did we see him? Oh, Tamisha said he is. So Tamisha must be learning how to use Twitch. That's how she sees him or something. So, or she's saying he is a gem based off the diamond. Okay, I like it. So building your empire. Building your empire, you don't need distractions. And also in building your empire, you may have to set some things up prior to in order to make sure that the provisions are the way that they are for the people. So if you build it, they will come, Pisces. Busy building your empire. Stay focused. Aaron said, hey, do harm. Aaron put the H-E-Y-Y-Y. Hey, big head. I like it, Aaron. Okay. All right, we got thirst. All right, so somebody craving, somebody is compulsive, or somebody's obsession with your energy. Somebody thirsty out here, right? And ain't nothing wrong with being thirsty because, you know, people be thirsty. But the intentions behind things. Do you believe that your thoughts and intentions can influence the reality you experience? Yes. Because if you being too thirsty, then guess what? Somebody might not like that. Obsessive. Because it's everything in moderation. Like everything in moderation. You can do this or you could do that. All right, so craving is like your attention. Aaron, I'm cracking up. Somebody craving your attention, your time, your energy. Because why'd you take your time, ma'am, to bring your dumb ass in here and even put that? Because people be having time. Why? I don't know, because I don't have that type of time. The type of time that I got, you know, it says hating hoes ain't happy and happy hoes ain't hating. I ain't hating on nobody. I'm not gonna go nowhere and exert my energy on somebody in all the wrong ways. Okay, because it was unnecessary, but it happened. All right, so what are you building, Pisces? That's the first thing we need to know. What are you building? It says be magical. So they're saying use the energy. Be magical. Because right now is a magical ass time to be alive and to be in the universe and to be here. Because now we're weaving and we're crafting. You don't have time for certain things. But you also have to put things, schedule things ahead. And you also have to be accountable for your time, your energy, and your money. So in the process, I was talking to my brother yesterday, and we were talking about like maybe levels of success, but at what cost? At what cost are you willing to build this empire? So right now, God got me in a pattern where it is me doing all the stuff that I need to do around my house. And in my mind, I keep saying, you know, I need a car. I need a car because there's stuff that I want to do, and I need to be able to, you know, move around when I feel like it, right? But the universe might be saying, if I give her a car right now, she might get distracted. And we need her to do all the things that she's doing. But the universe should also trust me that if you think that I heard the message and that I'm supposed to do this, give me the free will to be able to do what I'm supposed to do, or just to know. Or maybe they might be saying, we don't want you to mess it up. Because we know that if we give you a car, you might decide that you want to leave, or you might want to escape, or you might want to do, you know, different things that could potentially get your ass in trouble. But as we're busy building our empire, to me, I feel like the universe should just trust me. Because how is the universe going to know if I'm really all in if I don't do the right things? Because I see a lot of stuff. You heard the reading yesterday in the morning. They said, the guy said, if, what the hell did he say? It was something that Ricky sent. And but the way he was, well, let me just go look it up because I don't want to mess it up, okay? Because it's very important. Because you busy building your empire, it's very, everything is very meticulous, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. So they don't want it thrown off. They don't want to intercept it, but also it's a certain way to handle your business. And that's what it is that they're looking for. But in my mind, I feel like you have to let me do the thing or experience the thing to know if I'm really committed to the thing. If I'm explaining it right. Because some things you should know to do because you're busy building an empire. What does it take? At what cost does it take for you to build this empire? Is it that you have to focus just on that? Or is there other things? All right, let's see. All right, our chat been popping because there's a lot of stuff put in there now. Let's see. Who was, where's Ricky Latte at? Um, all right, that's not even the collective. Also, who do you have to get rid of? Because some people don't belong there. Some people don't belong. Okay, here we are. I don't think women really grasp the understanding of males. When a woman says, I have these dudes in my DM, yeah, you have a bunch of me's in your DM. And the personality of a man is, if you have a man, I'm going to keep throwing him a rock. I want to be number two. I don't want to be number one. Because the fact you're giving me attention lets me know you're looking at this bait. I'd rather be a number two. We already know what number one. Number one, you're the dude that you complain about to number two. You're going to complain about me to him. He knows about me. I don't know about him. You're giving him all the fun part of you. I'm dealing with the bullshit. You're getting all the cootie catted. All right, so something is wrong with this concept of even us because this is the thing when we have to think about who we are and what we're actually asking for. So building an empire, but at what cost? But this man just said, and I know y'all wonder how one thing relates to the other, but I'm about to tell y'all. Dudes in my DM. Yeah, you have a bunch of me's in your DM. And the personality of a man is, if you have a man, I'm going to keep throwing him a rock. I want to be number two. I don't want to be number one. Because the fact you're giving me attention lets me know you're looking at this bait. I'd rather be a number two. We already know what number one. Number one, you're the dude that you complain about to number two. You're going to complain about me to him. He knows about me. I don't know about him. You're giving him all the fun part of you. I'm dealing with the bullshit. You're getting all the... Now, number two seems to be getting everything. That's what it sounds like he's basically saying, right? But how is he okay with that? Because in my mind, and I'm sure this is going to be another thing that comes up for ladies' night, because in my mind, number two is a distraction. Being a number two is a distraction in anything because if you're not winning, you're losing. That's on period. If you're not first, you're last. So how is it that people are making it the like number two being the best spot? But that's also telling me that your attention is not focused where it should be. He had more to say, so hold on. Of males. When a woman says, I have these dudes in my DM, yeah, you have a bunch of me's in your DM. And the personality of a man is, if you have a man, I'm going to keep throwing him a rock. I want to be number two. I don't want to be number one. Because the fact you're giving me attention. And then the other part is sounding like he's speaking for all men when he's saying that. Like, it would be me speaking for all women if I'm saying, but I told y'all I'm going to sit here, I'm going to tell y'all about me. Because we're building an empire. And little things like this is important. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Say, Tamisha's consistent, right? Ever since I met Tamisha, I said, I love Tamisha. Tamisha, and mind you, this is everybody in my chat, so I'm talking about all y'all, okay? Tamisha, Aaron, Kristen, Catherine. I'm talking about all y'all. Ever since I've met y'all, ever since I've been engaging with any of y'all, y'all have all been consistent. The energy has been consistent. The behaviors have been consistent. The attitudes have been consistent. And we're busy building an empire. But throw something in the system like a number two. Whereas this person now comes along and they are, oh, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, this is supposed to happen. Or, oh, I'm here for you. I'm being consistent, but you're not being consistent. Consistency is a thing. This is why we got people that are thirsty because they don't know how to be consistent. Obsessed because you don't know how to be consistent. Compulsive because you don't know how to be consistent. An energy don't have to do this. An energy could do this and be at a high vibration. Why is the energy doing this? That's what I've been getting lately. Not from y'all, but the energy that's been coming from people. It's been this. So now, as you're busy building your empire, because that's what we have to focus on here, and this is what we're doing, we got to be mindful of everything that is around us. Because in a world where people are so happy to be number two, because I get everything and it looks that way, but at what cost? Because that man don't realize he's damaged. He's also initiating or accepting or being accepted or receptive of bad behavior. Because that's what it looks like. If I give you everything, blessed morning, everybody. If I keep giving you everything, like I'm going to give you all of me, okay? I'm going to give you my whole entire empire. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because as you're building an empire is not a small ass thing. An empire is a major, let me see what does an empire mean, okay? Let's talk about that. Because it's starting to make me really pay attention to the people that are around. And last night, my dreams, everything was based off of like, every time an empire fell, it was because of somebody that was around that was a number two that thought they wanted the number one spot. But you really didn't. I just really wanted to be a number two because I really didn't want all the bullshit that went along with it. You know, the building of it. I just want to be a part of it. But people who build with you brick by brick, they're very careful as to how they maneuver because they just did a bunch of work. And if you got people just along for the ride, they're not going to cherish it the way that you cherish it. So, like Tamisha saying yesterday when I came in here, and this may be small because this may be like the tarot channel and everybody saying, oh, well, the tarot channel, that's a small thing. Bitch, it's still an empire because guess what? Do you know how much people could actually change the world by being a very good tarot reader? Do you know how many people tarot readers influence? So you can definitely build upon this and expound upon this into a different area. A lot of tarot readers that are successful that I've seen in this, because, you know, go on to also do not only this, but, you know, get to do stuff beyond this. You know, I got bigger goals and aspirations, just ain't it. But suppose I decided that now I wanted to be a public speaker or something, which I already do that anyway. But if I wanted to be a public speaker and I want to do TED Talks and things of that nature, and now my whole crew that was started from the bottom and now they here because I amassed or I built something that is sustainable, brick by brick, piece by piece, tarot reading by tarot reading, and now it's massive. Would I not want to take my family right here with me? Of course I would. Because they were here with me from the beginning and I know they're also going to protect me. So something as little as even this, whereas somebody may think that it's a little minute thing. Oh, that's just small. She just does tarot online. But I'm not a tarot reader. I'm so much more. I'm way more amazing in real life than what you see sitting here before you, okay? So this could just be the thing. This could be where God started me to be. And I'm talking about anybody. I'm only just using this just because we're here, okay? And being mindful as to how we start, how we initiate building our empire. Because y'all here at tarot, but y'all don't realize that empire is actually this motherfucking tower, okay? So we building this tower, since I know y'all like tarot so much. This is what we're building, okay? And so the reason why I'm telling you this is because this right here is what gets torn down when you put the wrong people around. So we built it brick by brick, okay? Because it was big. We amassed it. It's a fucking tower and a kingdom. And then all of a sudden, the people, at what cost? Because we just didn't, you know, we didn't have no scrutiny. We didn't scrutinize nobody. We just allowed everybody around. Everybody could just come along for the ride. So Tamisha, you done now got your island because we can really make it big now because we went to the tarot channel. And, you know, people are like, fuck that tarot channel. Okay. But Tamisha now has a private island with jets and things and yachts and shit of that nature, right? And then all of a sudden, now Tamisha gets all these new cousins and new friends. But she has us right here, her soul tribe. And we've been helping Tamisha along the way because we're manifesting and we're all in the, each other's energy, and we're building brick by brick with each other, right? And then old Joe Schmo, somebody else asked to come along because, it's Tamisha's friend, or it's, somebody from somebody that she knows. Meanwhile, we're all watching as this person is now corrupting the system. But Tamisha, because nepotism is alive and well, Tamisha's a very loving type of person, so she wants to bring this person along. Not realizing this person don't give a fuck about none of Tamisha's bricks. Her sweat, her blood, her tears, nothing that she puts into this. All they know is it's a private island shit. It's free for all. Let me start inviting all my motherfucking friends over this bitch. So now that friend gets to invite these other motherfucking friends because guess what? It's lit over here. Yo, I'm cool with Tamisha. Tamisha got a private island. She said I can invite y'all. It's cool. So now the riffraff starts to come. And now they leaving beer bottles, because normally everybody else is serpents and everything that come around. But guess what? Even when I go to fucking hotels that are very, very expensive, and I done paid all my good money, I still clean up because I'm that type of person. Even when I had a housekeeper here, probably for the first 2-3 years when I first moved in this house. I still would clean up to make sure that she didn't clean up, because who the fuck wants somebody cleaning up or coming to see the dirt that you make? Like, so it may be a weird thing that I do, but I do that. But now Tamisha's island is now littered with clutter because that person didn't value it. But I feel like because Tamisha values us, Tamisha would say, or I would say, Tamisha, I'm starting to notice that the people that this person brought out here, I know that's your friend, I know that's your brother, I know that's your cousin, I know that's your sister, I know that's your child. But literally, Tamisha, your child is not good for the island. But I'm friends enough with Tamisha to probably insert myself into that and say, Tamisha, I know they were here before me, and I came along, but Tamisha, you do see what they're doing to the island. They're corrupting the new guests. Now the guests don't feel comfortable, and this person out here wearing a bandana or their pants around their ass, and it don't fit well for the island vibe, right? She said, I do too. Make the bed and take out the garbage. Yes, because the shit, why the hell we need them knowing what the fuck we been doing? I mean, damn. So Tamisha saying she cleaned up behind herself too. So I'm sure Tamisha respects my opinion enough to say, Tamisha, Tamisha, the company that you keep in, it's not looking good for the situation, for the empire. I know you amassed this wealth, and now here these people are. Kristen has wonderful CDs, albums out, y'all. Go stream. They're on all the platforms, okay? Her link is there. I don't know if y'all can hit them now, being as though, we on members chat, but we had to make sure everything was quiet for a hot second because that's the way it needed to be. Anyway, now she is superstar status, period, point blank, okay? So now she has to do all the things that superstars do. So she's traveling the country, she's intermingling with different energies and this, that, and the third. So we also have to make sure that, she stays protected, because that energy, because she's an energy and a light being, we got to make sure that her energy stays pure. And of course she's going to run into, bullshit, but we're going to try to make sure that we avert that as much as we can, right? So she has a great team. She has all of us on her team. And now she's doing press, she's doing movies, she's doing more albums with bigger stars, and it keeps whatever her dream is, okay? So she may have started off doing stuff with, the likes of people around town, but now she's in the mix, okay? And now shit is popping like this, okay? Like, yeah, on go. So she needs to have the proper people around her, because as she's amassing her empire, she got to have the right proper people around her. She needs to have a good ass entertainment attorney. She needs to have a good ass manager or somebody that is, you know, watching her back to make sure that all the stuff goes. She got to also have a great ass accountant, somebody watching her money, so that after she gets that accountant, she also has to have another accountant. And depending upon how big she really wanted to be, she has to have an assistant. And also the assistant might need to have an assistant. We got to have checks and balances. Who's watching this? Who's watching that? And why is this person doing this, that, or the third? Because this is how money and this is how things get funneled out the door, out the system, because you don't have the proper people in place to watch the back. So, okay, Kristen's around, and now I'm the person that's watching everything that's going on. So when she move, I move, just like that, right? And so she's in the mix of things, but while she's in the mix of things, I'm just standing behind her, because officially now I'm the guardian. Okay. So although we have 9,000 people moving and shaking, I'm watching everybody. Okay. Because if she miss it, bitch, I'm gonna pick it up. And if I miss it, Tamisha's gonna pick it up. Because sometimes it's a lot of moving parts, and it has to be a lot of eyes on a lot of things. And somebody, we gotta be able to delegate. So when we're busy building our empire, it's important for us to understand what we're actually physically doing here. Why everybody is important here. And so yesterday there was an incident. So we're just going to discuss this because it happened. So there was a switch around in the energy yesterday. Because one, it started off with a person, you know, calling me a bitch first thing in the morning. Mind you, all unprovoked, came out of nowhere. Cool, I missed it. All right, I didn't see it because Tamisha handled it. She's the watcher. She was the guardian. All right, but Catherine also seen it. So Catherine was also the watcher and the guardian on it. They talked about it and they said, fuck this bitch. Oh, she can't be here. Catherine said, block that bitch. Okay? So they made executive decision. Guess what? I didn't know about it, didn't hear about it, didn't even fucking care about it until later on after my reading. Okay. So then Kristen said, sounds about right, and period. And she said, I'm mature enough and never forget where I come from to listen to Catherine. You see what I'm saying? Because Tamisha said I'm gonna block that bitch, but she spoke to Catherine to make sure that, Catherine, do you see what I'm saying? Catherine said, yeah. She said, block that bitch. I trust them enough that they're not going to do anything that's going to disrupt my channel, disrupt the people, or make y'all have a bad experience here, because they know the amount of work that I'm putting in on this channel. They know, like, I'm pre-programming, now I'm scheduling, I'm doing all these things. All right. So another incident happened yesterday. Tamisha's here, and you know they're consistent. They're showing up. Tamisha, they're here. Y'all hear it every video. Y'all done heard their name. Okay, period. So they're consistent. They're showing up for me, right? So out of nowhere, so now there's been a thing where the prompts go in because my son set up prompts, and you know it's for y'all to know that what my schedule is, what time this is, what time this is, and what time that is. Okay, so as we're building an empire, we're initiating more things into the system. So everybody has to know the prompts. And before, I don't even know if y'all knew it or not, but even my subscribers could put my prompts into my channel, because that's the way we had it. We had it to where anybody could put the prompts in, right? Okay, so we removed that. The reason why that got removed was because yesterday we were all, you know, working together as a team, a well-oiled machine. The chat was popping. Mind you, everybody laughing, everybody having a good time, because although we're here at Tarot and this is very serious, we tell life stories here because it helps us understand where we are in the system, okay? Because we're still in the 3D, we're still amassing our empire and building our empire, and one thing has to watch the other. It's called checks and balances, because I keep telling y'all, cross your T's, dot your I's. Make sure that we're doing, as Pisces, we have to make sure that we're doing everything that we need to do in order to combat the other shit that kind of tries to come along to take us off our pathway. We're not in that place or that phase anymore where we're being easily distracted. We're not doing that, okay? So we're paying attention. So Aaron and Tamisha came up with a system to where, okay, so if Aaron comes in and she does the prompts first, then Tamisha will see which one she did, and she'll start with that. I sent Kristen the prompts yesterday because she got her toolkit yesterday, and Kristen has her own special prompt. that goes to her channel because there's an affiliation there. Now, so now I'm an affiliate with her. Like, I endorsed her. So that's somebody that I'm saying, oh, y'all should go listen to that because I listened to it and it's dope. You see what I'm saying? So Kristen has her own prompt, all right? Because I can trust that Kristen's movements kind of align with where I'm going anyway. Because I don't really want to endorse anybody and I don't know what the hell these people be doing behind the scenes. But guess what? Now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. So now there's expansion. And any person that are part of my team, and I want to see them grow. I want to see them grow. So any way that I can help them, I'm going to help them. Why would I not? Because again, when you're busy building your empire, you got to make sure of who's around, what you're doing, and what they're doing also. Because you don't want one thing to conflict with the other. That's why y'all see where big brands, they'll kind of back away from people, and I'm not a big brand. She's bigger than me, actually, just so y'all know. So her channel, her subscriber, I mean, her platform, she has more people on her platform than I have on mine. So there's that. So when big brands endorse smaller people, you still gotta watch what they're doing. Because, or you still gotta watch your conduct. You can't just be out here doing anything because you're now affiliated with these folks, these people, and your name and their name is now tied together. And you know that's why Diddy losing all his motherfucking, all the brands. Okay, so that would be a thing when you out here corrupting the system and you're doing all the wrong things. Yeah, there's that. And I know this conversation probably is boring to a lot of y'all, but the people who understand it and get it actually get it because y'all know why we're getting lessons on building an empire. Because, bitch, we building empires out this motherfucker, okay? We're not just here to be talking and spending no time doing no bullshit. We know why we're here, all right? The kingdom. All right, so let me see. I was supposed to be finding empire for y'all. Did I happen to find that? Empire meaning. All right, so yesterday, everybody's on task, on cue. Everybody's doing what they need to do. We close out the reading. Then all of a sudden we're noticing prompts go up. Why the fuck is prompts going up right now? Like, that was dumb. So in my mind, I'm like, that made no sense. So why is the prompts going up right now? But don't worry about it because, you know, we just gonna fucking fix it. And, but I wasn't the only one that noticed the prompts that went up unexpected. She said we work very well together. Yes, we do. And she said, I love y'all. She said, oh, Catherine said, Tamisha, I know that of you, lady, but I would be there for you to speak to your friend and let him or her know that we were in agreement and whatever you needed to do. Yes. Okay? So, as y'all know, I don't make no moves really without my people. Somebody has to know something that I did. Because although I get the feeling that, you know, this should be happening because something strange is going on. And although we're not judging what the strange is going on, we're noticing that certain team members may be a little bit distracted. You have to be distracted because you didn't realize that that was already there. And so why did you do that? And then also because it's been a thing for a couple of days now, we've been watching something happen and everybody's like, okay, well, why is that so much? Why is that being excessive? Why? We saw this happening, so why did that happen? So one eye or one set of eyes watching the other set of eyes watching the other set of eyes. So be mindful that as we're busy building the empire, watch who you're around. Watch the company that you keep because it's important. Kristen said, I love it. Me too. She said, we work together very well. We work very well together. I love y'all. Period. So if something is throwing the system out of whack, we all sat back and we observed. Okay, this thing is throwing the system out of whack because why is that happening? So for a couple of days, we just watched. Because again, I keep trying to tell y'all, we are the watchers. So listen very carefully. We are the watchers. So we're sitting back, we're watching as certain things are happening and it's not making sense. So group discussion, somebody pulled a motherfucking audible yesterday, I think that's what it's called, and they said, hold on, stop, we've been dealing with this long enough. And I need you to now, and mind you, my team normally they say, oh, we can't do this or we can't do that, or, you know, can you make sure that, you know, or it's always asking. That's the way I want to put it. It's always asking. But when one of my team members down says, okay, this is fucked up, I'm not going to second guess them because I can trust them. Mind you, also, I thought it was fucked up too, but I was waiting to see. And I normally, that's what I do because of the fact that there's a lot of, everybody is gifted in this group. So either empathic, clairvoyant, they can touch, and multiple gifts, just so you're very aware of. So there's that, okay? So they see shit. Matter of fact, after I said it, then somebody else said, well, period, because guess what? I saw it too, and I was thinking this. So we all still even try to tread lightly, even when we're like, hold on, the system look like it's being corrupted by something. Now, what is it being corrupted by? But I feel like, was it intentional? I don't know if it was intentional. I don't think it was intentional. I think the person was just not paying attention. But if you're distracted, you didn't realize you came in and distracted everybody else as well too. So that's another thing. Like, we understand. We understand that people are going through certain things. We understand that, this ain't everybody's life. And again, y'all, we're busy building an empire, so that's why we're talking about this, because we're trying to keep y'all away from these types of things again. It is spotting the red flags ahead of time. So everybody saw it. Tamisha said, you do not say anything until we say and see the same thing. Yes. Why? Because intuition is a real thing, and having discernment is a real thing. So even when I discern it, because I love them and because I know that they're here for a specific reason, because everybody is trying to figure out their gifts. Everybody's also testing their gifts. But also some of us, we're flexing some of the gifts too, because we know we can do this, and this is the reason why. I can make that decision, but guess what? I'm not going to do that, because I need to know that we all saw the same exact thing. Because literally I called my brother yesterday and I told him something that happened in the process, because in real life, there's other stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't like inconsistent people. Somebody just showed me that they're not consistent. And yes, it could be their attitude or their behavior, and I'm not discounting your attitude or your behavior. But sir, you can't be here with your inconsistent ass. You see what I'm saying? Because a person like me has to know that you really have my back. If Catherine, Kristen, Tamisha, Aaron, my brother, anybody that's affiliated with me calls me and they're crying, guess what? Everything that I'm doing stops. Everything that I'm doing at that moment stops. Because I need to make sure that they're good. And that's to say, okay, now if I'm sitting in the middle of a, such and such, I'm gonna, I can't just get offline. But I can damn sure cut it short, or I can damn sure make sure that, because we can't have cameras running for certain things as well. Because I'm gonna protect my people. And so the other thing is, as you're busy building your empire, at what cost, Pisces? At what cost? Because you build the empire and you amass a great sum of wealth, and then we let people come along and tear it down. And we don't pick up the red flags before it starts actually happening. Because you see it, you spot the red flag, but why didn't you do something about it? Why didn't you listen? Why didn't you pay attention? Why didn't you say, do harm, we love you. Yes, do harm, we love you. Where you at anyway? So yesterday I'm talking to my brother, and so it just keeps being a consistent thing of spotting the red flags, seeing the people, and knowing that certain people don't belong here, no matter how much you like them. Because again, somebody got moved over because they're distracted. No matter how much we like them, or how much, they may have been an asset, they may have been the person that the catalyst for this or the catalyst for that, but they're distracted right now. And one distracted person can tear down an empire. Why would you allow that to happen? So I'm gonna put this back because I needed y'all to understand, this is the empire. It turned into a tower because there was people around that shouldn't have been there. Because towers are foundational. They shake you to your core. So are you spotting the red flags and the people that are around you? Because guess what? And just so be clear, if you on Twitch, you saw that I had an issue. The other day, my daughter called me all unprovoked out of nowhere with a fucking Instacart issue. And guess what? It's my daughter. I love her. But I don't give a fuck about no damn Instacart. Like, I was in the middle of really getting ready to push the chat, and here she inserts herself, and I was happy because I was, flowing with the energy. So even your children could be a source of discomfort in you building your empire. Because now what I paid attention to was this. She called me talking about mom, are you using Instacart? No, ma'am, I'm not using Instacart. Okay, well, my card just got charged on Instacart. First of all my kids know, like, even if I mistakenly use your card, it was because I was doing something. And your shit is in my account, period. How about that? Because Instacart and Amazon Prime, all of that shit is what I pay for, okay? So your cards are located in places that belong to me because I'm allowing you to use my shit. Mind you, I done had and Amazon Prime for years. Over probably the Amazon Prime I done probably had for over 10 years maybe. As long as Amazon Prime been out, however long that is. And the Instacart I probably had for a couple years now. Mind you, my $99 have been paying that subscription, but everybody uses my shit. The first time it used on her card, all of a sudden she calls me with an attitude. Well, first of all, little motherfucker, who are you talking to? Don't do that. And that's why I said, don't do that. And she responded, oh, but we're doing that. Okay, well, little bitch, let me tell you something. You gonna have to get somebody else to do it, because at this point you about to piss me the fuck off, because it was fine when it was charging my money and I was paying for it, but now it's not fine when it has to be your money. Okay, check mark. And I don't give a fuck. That's my daughter, and my kids know how I am. You show me one time and I'm gonna follow suit. And you gonna have to remember that, little lady. And then go talk to your real mom, because God is in heaven, and he might respect your feelings, but bitch, I don't, because it pissed me the fuck off. Because how are you now having an attitude about $99, but I've been paying the Amazon Prime, the everything for all these years, and mind you, it's been coming out. I told my brother yesterday, I said, I didn't even know when the Amazon Prime or when the Instacart got charged, because I never looked at it. That's how much it just came out of my account. And as y'all know, my situation and circumstances as of now, but it pissed me off that she did that. So busy building an empire, that just let, mind you, I done numerous amounts of things for my child. They do stuff for me as well. But that incident right there just let me know, like, you fucking... And everybody was saying, you know, well, maybe it was the way she said it. I don't give a fuck how she said it. She should have shut the hell up. Because guess what? As long as I've been paying it, I've been shutting the hell up. And I ain't said a word to nobody when the subscription goes in. I just pay it. So I didn't need to hear that. But to me, it threw me a red flag. So now, I'm going to watch how I move even with her. Because I'm normally just giving to them. No, ma'am, you get somebody else. Because at the end of the day, you just showed me that your money is more important than mine. Okay, I like it. Keep that same energy. So, and I'm not mad at her. That's the thing. I'm not mad at her. Because she has the right to do what she wants to do with her money. Okay? So there is that. But I also have the right to do what I want to do with mine. And she just showed me that, oh, y'all little motherfuckers is about to get y'all own Amazon and Instacart and everything else. Because at the end of the day, pay for some shit for years and then have your child, so she need to pay for it, and then put her daughter on it and her two daughters, and then let them do the same thing. Because it's a reoccurring cycle, okay? Because she also, I told her some shit before in her life when she was younger. She didn't listen. Guess what? Daughter repeated the same exact thing. You know what she did? Called me and said, Mom, now I understand why you say that. Okay, good. So at this point, I'm going to make sure that they learn to pay for some shit. Because I'm the mom who schedules vacations and things of that nature. And everybody gets to go party and be on my dime. I done booked VIP shit for my children. Everybody gets to go pay and play on my dime. It doesn't matter to them because it's not their money. I'm the one that's normally footing the bill. So at the end of the day, and I've never been down in no situation for too long, so I understand why God had to show me, because I would continue to keep giving my children shit all unprovoked, and they don't need that. Because two of them right now, I'm feeling, are very much entitled. So I feel like, I'm going to let them do what they need to do, whether or not I have it or don't have it. Because normally when I have it, they have it. Not no more. Because they need to see, like, I'm not obligated to do shit for you. But when you're busy building an empire, these are the things that you need to see. So she says to me, she said, I do not say anything until we say this or see the same thing. And that's right. And she put anything in like parentheses, anything. I don't say shit. I wait until my team says, oh, this, that, or the third. Because guess what? I want to make sure that they seeing what the fuck I'm seeing, okay? And so she ain't never lied about that. She said, if you're in and out and unsure of what your path is, you will become distracted, period. And so that person was distracted. Everybody saw it. But it's been almost 2 weeks now that we've been watching it. Or about a week or something. But we've been watching it. Nobody says anything. We just, because again, it wasn't to be triggering or anything. But then we happened to go back and notice. Like, okay, every one of my people that are here are in some way either a member to my channel. I think all of y'all are members to my channel. So all of them are members to my channel. But the person that it happened with was never a member to my channel. So it's like Kristen right now. Y'all, the lady came. She ain't said not 2 words. She ain't asked me to add her to shit. She ain't asked me to promote nothing. Everything that I've done on my own. She ain't asked me shit. It's because I listen to it. I understand and I hear how dope she is. I see how dedicated she is. She has albums. Not one, she has several. She has projects. She's dedicated. So I didn't mind doing it first. She didn't ask me. That was the universe saying, she's here, you're here, why not? At the same time. It cost me nothing. It's like what I told y'all about the fundraisers at the bottom of the at the channel. I don't have an affiliation with them, but it talks about I chose it because it said it helps children get their teeth done and this, that, and the third. That's important. So I chose that. It cost me nothing to add it to my channel. If it started to cost me something, or if it started to be something to where, because I told you, the affiliation, the affiliation, the invisible strings actually do cost you something. Right now, it's just costing me my energy, my time. And she's a dope individual. Why would I not give her my time? I like her. So if I like a person, I love her, actually, and I tell her that. I tell everybody and that's there, I love her. So because I love her, I'm going to show her that I love her. I post her. I do things that basically show a person that I care about them and I want to see you win. Do I know her? No, I ain't never met her before in real life. I talk to her all the time though, but I never met her before in real life. But her energy has been consistent with me the entire time. I don't have to feel like, oh, well, is she playing or is she this or is she that? No. Because she tired of people playing with her too. Tamisha tired of people playing with her. Aaron tired of people playing with her. Catherine tired of people playing with her. So we all under the right conditions to build together because we tired of people playing and we just want genuine people that are saying that their actions match their words. Okay? So when you're busy building an empire, it don't even have to be about like, love, none of the above. It has to be about consistent. A person showing you. So what Tamisha ended up and asked me yesterday, and she's like, well, was that person ever a member to your channel or anything else? No. The reason why the person was even around, they showed up out of nowhere. They didn't really ask anything, but it wasn't really like helping or anything else. It was helping in one form, because they help with the prompts and this and the third. But at the end of the day, it's a thing to where certain people, like, okay, we may intersect on our pathway and whatnot, but that could potentially just very well be it. So Tamisha said it has been 3 weeks. She said it's not okay for even your own kids to expect things from you. They're needing to learn to stand on their own 2 feet to complete their own ascension. Yes. And a lot of our kids don't realize they're being subsidized by us. Okay? So again, this is the thing. Whereas if me being the parent, and I'm the one that's been subsidizing everybody's income because I was making a massive amount of money, then they don't realize that they're being subsidized by their parents. But what happens is when I take a hit, then guess who else takes a hit because of the fact that now that money's not coming in the way that it should. And maybe they were able to stand on their own 2 feet because all my kids, I'm proud of each one of them. They all have their own businesses. But I still was subsidizing their income and their lifestyles for years because I'm buying school clothes, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, almost to the tune of when now I couldn't, it almost felt like I felt sad because I couldn't do it, but not realizing that you could potentially have been taken advantage of anyway, because they don't even give a fuck that you don't do it. They proceed on about their life no matter, whether they feel like, okay, my mom has lost a substantial amount of money and she's going through a divorce, or this is happening. Everybody only really cares about themselves in the end. But can you imagine that there's people that care about you and themselves even when shit is fucked up for them? Because shit ain't right for me. And everybody knows it. I tell y'all, I've been going through a tower for a while because of a divorce and because of this and because of that. I'm building an empire. I've been building an empire for a long time. But guess what? I let somebody come into my empire because my brother did the drone footage for me on my 40th birthday, I think, which was 8 years ago, which was before the person got here. I had everything. I have everything. I'm going to just say that I have everything, even though I don't have some of the stuff that I have, because I'm going to speak into my existence all the things that are important. But I lost so much stuff behind dealing with a person that I pulled into my life from back in the day. So we have to be mindful because, again, what are you building and who are you going to pull from your past life that could potentially fuck your shit up? If you don't see the red flags, because that's exactly what happened to me. I pulled somebody that I thought, was my best friend from the time I was 17. Oh, I should be able to marry this motherfucker because who else should I be able to marry? But guess what? That person wasn't thinking the same thing about me. That person was really, their mission was to steal from me because they saw that I had created something. They saw that I had something to steal. They saw that I was gullible, they thought, for them because I loved them. So why not let me target this bitch and take from her? So the person said they had intentions on coming to help me build, but technically all I did was lose, and lose from that situation. But I also gained from that situation because honestly, I found me in the process. I realized that I didn't need that person around to do anything, because I had already did that before they got here. And although they are accredited to somebody else and everything else, but guess what? The person that they were trying to accredit to, guess what? Didn't have what I made. I made that. I did that. So building an empire, are y'all focused and paying attention? Do you even know what you're building? Because these are things that are all important, okay? So she says, Tamisha said, that's a great point, Catherine. We as parents have already done our job in raising them and know they're grown. First of all, let me tell you something. And I'm tired of people thinking that we're supposed to be the caregiver, this, that, and third. First of all, we was only supposed to bring you into this realm. You should be glad that I took care of your bitch ass. Because technically, I think you being born was really the key. You're here. You have at it. Give you back to your daddy. But we were in charge of them until 18. And, some more than others. But and mine are older. They're 30 and 33 and everything else. So they real old. They alive. They didn't die. Really, I think that's the goal. In my mind, I feel like since I've been on this spiritual walk, literally the seed being born and you bringing it in here, that was your gratitude. You're welcome. I helped you bring your ass into this realm. In my mind, I told them several times, don't have no kids. Each one of them. Don't have no kids. I tried to save them. But guess what? They don't listen. And then they get mad when their kids is taking all their money. I tried to give them a key that I didn't get because in my mind, I grew up having to take care of kids. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I might as well have something. Fuck no. I told them don't have none. Enjoy your life. Don't have no kids. Kids create problems. Soon as the kids come, the problem starts. See what I'm saying? You and the nigga was in love, or you and whoever was in love, then them kids started coming, then you got to take care of them, now your shit's all fucked up, and you're wondering why. It's the kids. So, yeah, you're welcome. You came into this realm, that's it, that's all. Good job. And that's how I feel for real. So, let somebody else raise them. Like, somebody that because if I'm going to give you trauma anyway, and that's all you're going to do is get grown, and now you just don't know how to be accountable for your own fucking self, then yeah, you're welcome. I gave you life. Go with God. Thank you. Because that's the way I feel right now. Like, because they the most ungrateful set of motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. Bitch, you're welcome. So I did that part. Anything else? Talk to your real mom and dad. They in heaven. So there's that. I do assist my youngest daughter because she has my only grandbaby and she needs support. However, I do keep her on the right track to maintain and to be able to being stable on her own. Amen. She said, haha, I told my daughter that she's even lucky to be here. They all lucky to be here. Tamisha, fuck them kids. Motherfucker, you should be thankful. I did what I did to get you here, and now all of a sudden you're ungrateful after I done had to put my life on the line and everything else. Then guess what? You got some brothers and sisters that you can meet in heaven later on. They didn't make it. Okay? Stop playing with me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm trying to be a better person, but you fucking with my life right now because you don't understand. It's just weird. When you busy trying to build an empire, you're doing something for the kingdom, and then you got people just being ungrateful and just coming along trying to destroy everything you built. Like, bitch, get somebody else to do it. Like, in my mind, for real. And I ain't never had so many bitches in my mouth yesterday. I've never called that child that ever in life. But all I had was, bitch, you grown, and fuck that, and fuck you. Period. And everybody saying, like, well, you may be being too hard. I'm not being shit. I didn't want to hear that. Like, you disrupted everything in my soul that night. For what? For something that I have been paying for forever, and you use it, and it just pissed me the fuck off because literally, like, child, she tried to say something about, oh, well, I was buying you food. Are you forgetting that you was using it every fucking day where you were? Like, it be funny how people forget. So you're busy building an empire, but guess what? They forget that you were the one that helped them to even get in position where they were. I didn't have to do anything. So, and some of y'all may think I'm being harsh, maybe, but guess what? Talk to God about it because I don't care. At this point, I know how much shit I done did and how I had to sacrifice. And you mean to tell me, like, I'm building now back from a tower moment, but I keep seeing the entitlement of it all. You're not entitled to shit. So busy building your empire, and meanwhile, it's people that continue to want to insert themselves. And who is it for you? Because I'm sure it's somebody for you. I'm saying something about my kids, but who is it for you? But then y'all do realize that you build it, and they will come, right? And this is the reason why so many people that have, I feel like, platforms or issues or stuff when it comes to their kids, it be the entitlement of it all because they don't realize, like, you know, you did, I gave you this, and this. I'm not entitled to anything. You're not entitled to anything else. But you're also not looking at your behavior as being here and a part of what I'm trying to build. Or what I'm going to build. Not trying. What I'm going to build. Or what I'm already building. She said, children of the corn, crumb snatchers. You damn right, children of the corn. I have always told my nieces and nephews that I had fosters and that they were supposed to be learning to stand on their own 2 feet. I may be here to give advice, but if they will ever listen or ask for it, yes. But they got to listen or ask for it. So we got the nest. And while y'all I'm talking, I didn't realize we got the nest. And so we're talking about kids. That's the nest. It's time to kick them motherfuckers out. They gotta fly, birdie, be free. Okay? So take it how it resonates for you. Some of y'all may be subsidizing people's income. Guess what? It could also be tied to draining you and bringing you down. Because if God is trying to deal with them, to build them, and now here we are, they're going to be saying, oh, you're such a bad parent. But God is trying to deal with this person because they're people. God is trying to deal with them, but meanwhile, we keep putting our hands in because, oh, that's our child. Guess what? Your child or your children are the source of why your shit is not right, okay? Because they're grown adult people that God is saying, let me deal with them, but you're their mom and you're saying, oh, well, let me go ahead and put my meddling ass hands in here, and then you wonder why now your shit starts to falter. Not to say, you know, but that happens to a lot of us. So as of now, I done pulled all my energy back from everybody. And yeah, figure it out. Y'all can figure it out for yourself. Because at the end of the day, hey Nisa, welcome to Tier 1. I told Tamisha the other day, because Tamisha was one of the people, her and Keisha was trying to tell me, well, maybe this happened, or maybe this is the reason why, or you should just, maybe you're being too hard on them. And I said, Tamisha, I'm okay with me though. That's the thing. So as I'm building my empire, I have now learned that I'm okay with being me. I have people that truly like me. Really, really like me. Not for what I can do for them, because at this point, I can't do shit for them, but I can do shit for them, because literally I'm sitting here and, my talking, my this, my that, I do it in different ways. But as of now, whereas I used to just be sitting on this amount of money, I could just do this, that, or the third, guess what? My friends genuinely like me. They genuinely talk to me because they want to talk to me. I don't got to worry about people who don't want to talk to me because I can't give them something or I can't do something for them. Now, how many people that y'all have around you as y'all are busy building your empire, they're only around you for what you could do for them? How many of y'all have that? But I have people who genuinely want to talk to me that are around me that are really wanting to be my friend or my family members. Mind you, because my brother's still here. I talk to my brother. My brother genuinely wants to talk to me. Even when I didn't talk and I was going through, the dark night of the soul shit, my brother said that wasn't right because he was used to talking to me. And so I went through something, so I understood why he said that. So even though I told him I was going through whatever I was going through at this moment in time and I thought it was over, but it's still going because I'm still learning about consistency in people and things, because consistency was important to him. Like, he didn't want his sister just running off because I'm going through the dark night of the soul and I don't know how to handle it, but my way of handling things is getting away from people. But this time I told him I was going to do better. My brother loves me. My brother helps. My brother supports me. And he shows me that. It's not that he just wants to be in my business to know where I'm at, to know what I'm doing so he can go tell the rest of the family. No, he actually genuinely helps me. So it's always the thing where some people just want to be around for what you could do for them, but what are they around you for? Or what are you, like, vice versa? What about the people who are genuinely around you because they love you and they care for you? They start to empathize with you. They can see where, okay, this is definitely a good person. Let me help this person be, great. Why would I not want to help this person be great? So, Kristen, I want to help you be great. Catherine, I want to help you be great. Aaron, I want to help you be great. Misa, welcome to the family. I want to help you be great. I don't know you, but hopefully since you just joined during this chat, that means you know that there's family here. And to me, you joining right now lets me know that you want to be a part of this family. So thank you for being here, okay? She said, I don't want to be on the outside of the family. I want to be on the inside of the family. Can I get in here? This is something I want to be a part of. Thank you. Because I've been watching them numbers go up and down. And it's people that basically come in and they don't understand why my tarot is the way that it is. Because guess what? We're building so much more here. Like, I get that y'all come here for tarot, but we really trying to find our soul tribe. We're really trying to build an empire. We're really trying to amass the wealth that God says that we can have. Some of us have already done it. But God had to show us you didn't do it with the right people. So I need to tear that thing down. And I need to redo that. So the empire is coming. And if you didn't have faith in me beforehand, and this is for each one of y'all, if they did not have faith in you before now, after you got tore down to something and you started building, don't let them have people have faith in you again, because some people's just waiting for you to go ahead and cross that golden line for you to get that golden ticket, and then they're going to show their ass up. Because, oh, I was here the whole time, Catherine. I was here the whole time. I knew you were going to win. I knew you were going to pull yourself out of that slump. Bitch, and you better had known it. And when I come this time, guess what? I'm coming through with like a storm. Because this time I have a whole lot more, because I asked y'all before, at what cost? I have a whole lot more understanding of what it needs to be done now. I have a whole better understanding of who needs to be here now. Nisa said, yes, I told you I was coming. That's it. I'm alone in this world, but I'm still building. Fuck them. Excuse the language. Girl, fuck them people. Girls, they ain't no excuse the language. We said what we said. Period. That's it. That's all. So we building out here. And we have to be mindful at what cost, because people want to see something. After you build it, everybody's going to want to come. No, I don't want you here after I build it. After I build it, I want you to, like, literally just come patronize the building.
Because now you're going to have to pay for what you could have had for free. So as of now, this is the core, the foundation. We're busy building the empire. You're working on it. But y'all got people watching you work hard as fuck and not helping y'all. Who is that for you? Who is that person for you? So there's that. Let's see. And I'm gonna go back because literally she said tell it. That's a fact. They all be saying, I want to be a part of this family. Now they need to realize that we are needing to be stepping into our strengths and growing this family. Yes. So at this point, if you really want to be here, show me. Show me that you want to be here. Because I wanna listen to you and I wanna hear you because you talk good as a bitch. It sounds amazing. But show me. And I hope and I pray that I show each one of y'all that's in this chat right now, my brother listening, everybody that's on Twitch, I pray that I show y'all that I am gonna be consistent and that I really want y'all here. That was my part. So my contribution was to make sure that I showed up at 7, I show up at 12, I show up at 6. Regardless of whether or not it's alive, the 7 o'clock, I promise for it to be alive until I can't promise that anymore. But 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, a reading goes up, whether it be alive or pre-recorded, but I said I would be dedicated. And not only did I start doing that, but I also put into the system that now there's positive affirmations that go up for y'all. There's this because also in building, I'm adding an addition to the things that I already said I was going to do. I don't want to be a number 2. I don't want to be okay with just getting the crumbs from somebody else or trying to be this, that, or, like that man said. I like number 1. I like number 1 because I'm going to be consistent. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to steal. I'm not going to do none of that. I deserve to be number 1 in everything that I do. You deserve to be number 1 in everything that you do. Stop letting these people get us comfortable or trying to, because I always feel like it's trying to desensitize us. Trying to desensitize us to the bullshit, okay? She said actions always speak louder than words. Yes. Actions speak louder than words. So yesterday somebody got cut off. Today somebody else getting cut off because in my energy, guess what? And it ain't y'all. Y'all all good here. But yeah, I noticed like the past couple days, somebody trying to emotionally like it's weird, and I get that people have their own stuff, but guess what? If you are an emotionally intelligent person, keep your negative emotions, because we all will have them, to a minimum. Okay? Because we all will have them. But Tamisha, even when I'm having a bad day, am I not consistent with you? I don't yell at you, scream at you, take my bad day out on you. I don't ignore you. I don't do any of that because I'm having a bad day. I still take my time to get involved in whatever it is that we're doing because, okay, we got this card coming out, but these cards, all of these cards. So I take my time to get involved and I don't try to, inflict my injury on you. She says, you show us through your consistency how to be consistent as you are, Ty, and we all love and appreciate all that you do to us and all this family as individuals. And even in the collective, I said there are certain people that came into the collective. When they came into the collective, I got to pull some of my energy back because I got to figure out what's happening, first and foremost. But Catherine knows she can call me. Tamisha knows she can call me. Like, everybody in this chat knows y'all can call me. They're on Instagram, so they can call me at any given time. I put my phone number up there and everything. Here you go. Text me, call me, whatever it is. Because guess what? If I can stop what I'm doing at that moment in time, guess what I'm doing? I'm stopping to do whatever I can do at that moment in time because I need to talk to them to get them on the right track because I'm in these people's energy. And I keep telling y'all, we're all in each other's energy to the point where it affects us. Like, my energy can affect Catherine during the day. She may be upset, don't even know why she's upset, because she was feeling me. Tamisha, like, it's a thing. And so, like, if somebody's sad, guess what? That's the connection that I want to have. Because if I'm sad, and Kristen feels like I'm sad, and now she calls me, and Ty, are you okay? Not really, but this is what's happening. So then I tell her what's happening. How did she do that? she can feel that I'm sad. So if these people are so connected to knowing my emotions, my feelings, that to me is saying like, hold on, these people are more important than even I know, because how are they picking that up? They're sensitive to my feelings and my emotions. I'm sensitive to their feelings and emotions. So busy building an empire, the connections, because y'all have to realize there's invisible strings. Because part of the other thing that happened, even with my daughter, I told Tamisha, I said, now see, it's coming a time where I'm starting to realize there's invisible energies. It's like leeches. Y'all know what leeches do. You get in the water, and all of a sudden you come out and you got all these little black things on your body because they start sucking on your blood, right? Energy vampires, right? And you're not even noticing that these leeches have been on you, eating from you, feeding from you, because it's like the invisible, the subscriptions. I know y'all seen that when it's like you can save this amount of money, $40, $50, because sometimes we having subscriptions that we don't even know is really running and draining up. Like, it's one, I got Stamps Forever. For some reason, I've been trying to cancel these motherfuckers for forever and a day. I don't even use stamps.com, but for some reason, they keep taking my money. A leech. I got to figure out how to cut them off and be done with it. Because at the end of the day, even though they may be taking little bits of time at a time, y'all don't realize how much energy that is over a certain period of time, because it's like somebody stealing from the bank. If I take a penny from each person, right, and it's a million billion people on earth, I can amass a huge sum of money real quick. Period. It's just like she said, great analysis, exactly what leeches do. Yes. So even with me saying I want a car, right? Now suppose, because Tamisha came up with this, I want a car. Suppose I got, let me see, if everybody could cash at me $5, right? And I got 12,000 subscribers on my page. Everybody's not active, so we'll just say 11,000. So we'll take that, maybe it's that many people. And y'all might not have the $5. So some people might cash out more than just $5, right? All right, so let's see what this equates to. Calculator. So 11,000 people times 5 equals, damn, I could buy a good car, $55,000. So shit, if I could get all of y'all, let me see, not even half of that. Everybody send me $2.22. $2.22, right? Clear. Let's see. 2.22 times. Oh, hold on. Let me put a period there. 2.22 times 11,000. Oh shit. 2.22 times. Shit. See, I can't even add it up. 11,000 times 2.22 equals. Y'all, can y'all cash at me $2,024? All 11,000 of y'all. I could have a good car at $24,000. See what I'm saying? But half of y'all won't do that. You see what I mean? So, but there will be somebody that compensates for something else. So if y'all care, she said 222, my angel number. Well, I hear it. You're my angel. Dun, dun, dun. Well, who sings that song? You're mine. All right, but either way, you see what I'm saying? It could have already been done. Do y'all care? Hell to the no. Mind you, I give people readings every day, all day, but guess what? That $2 may be a little bit too much for some people. But if you see how literally getting together with people, she said, because you are sane. Yeah, so coming together, busy building an empire, somebody could be homeless. She said, I think, Michelle. Oh, okay. And they need a place to stay. It would only take a certain amount of people to get enough money up for the people to get into the apartment. Yes, we might have to, kind of still do the donation thing here and there, once or twice to make sure that they was able to get on their feet and to get a job to be able to pay the bills. But how come we don't do more of that? How come none of that stuff is happening? All right, so we got disappointment, mourning, regret, loss, and grief. Somebody may be having that. We may all be experiencing that as we realize that we're busy building an empire. Certain people can't go where we're going. Certain people that you love, you can't take with you. Because guess what? They're leeches. They're going to take from you, take from you, take from you. But when it's their time to give, they're not going to do it. Your children included. Okay? Your family. It could be your mom. It could be your dad. You see what I'm saying? no matter who it is for you, it could be that. Mind you, let me tell y'all, the car that I was probably looking at don't even cost 24,000. It cost maybe 6 because I was gonna get a used one, something real quick. But do you see how, in the grand scheme of things, that would also mean that we could bust that down to 11,000. What is that? That is 5,000. 5,000 people spend $2.22. I could get a good car. Do y'all want to help me out or not? Because if you do, then cash at me and send it. And it's there. But at the end of the day, you don't have to. But if I can send you $2.22 to help you get where you need, and I'm saying that I care about you, why would I not? You see what I'm saying? So busy building an empire, don't worry about it though, because it's going to got anyway. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to get it anyway. All I'm waiting for is, my attorneys to act like they really care about me and send me my money. But it's not the attorneys, actually, it's the people. So there's that. And I do have money coming. So I could just wait for it. But also, I could have just asked, or I could have just got a fundraiser for everybody to do it at $2.22. Kristen said we could do that. Period. It could be done. But would they actually do it? It could be $1 per person. And let's see. 11,000 people, and I'm not saying anything. It's just basically busy building an empire. These are the things that we need to pay attention to, because so many things can be done so easily if we all came together to do the right thing. But how hard is that? Why is it so hard? So we got to start with our little core of people, our little core group of people. And then, as you see, certain ones will come in, because literally, I love the fact that Nisa came in during this time, because, like, in the middle of the gates being locked, Nisa said, oh, I belong here. Let me go ahead and do what I need to do. Nisa, how much did it cost you to get in here? I think it was $1.99. A lot of y'all be hating from outside of the club, but it cost $1.99 to get in. So what was it that you didn't see here or couldn't do? I mean, I don't know, because that to me would be significant. It's a lot of people that come in the chat all the time. Tamisha said that's still $11,000. You damn right. I could get my car and pay my mortgage. You see what I'm saying? At least for a month or two. Problem solved. Let's keep Spirit Light Worker in her seat where she at, because we need her to shut the hell up and be good and sit her ass down and fix my pool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep putting the sanitizer in there. Let's help her help us. It could be so easy. Or the same with y'all other tarot readers, because literally I've been talking to Tamisha, and I don't know how we gonna get a hold of this girl, but I feel like, because I seen her pull across my screen the other day. But there's a tarot reader that Tamisha been watching, and right now she's homeless, and I would like to help her. How I can help her, I don't know, but we gonna figure it the fuck out, because as of now, I feel like she's my co-worker, because I read tarot online too. I'm watching how everything is being corrupted and destroyed, and y'all are getting ready not get information, because they're taking out some of the ones that are good, and they're advancing some ones that tell y'all nothing. They want to keep y'all in a consistent cycle of trauma, because some of my friends we call the terroristic tarot readers, where they keep trying to keep you in a karmic ass cycle, not realizing that karmic is helping y'all ass out. They're telling y'all about the triggers, but all y'all worried about is who the nigga laying up with. Why are you not worried about yourself, your kids, your household? Because tarot really is a journey to you, to locating yourself and finding you. It don't have nothing to do with no karmic ass energy and this, that, and the third, because karmic energy is what helps us test our intuition and our discernment. I keep telling y'all. How are you going to know that you're gifted or talented if, in fact, nothing happens? If everything is just all good, and Tamisha, like I said, when the shit happened with the person, everybody saw it. They saw it too, and they like, what the fuck? So everybody knew something was off, but everybody hesitated, because, again, we didn't want to judge the person because we like the person. But something ain't right. What's happening? Because they're doing this, and that is not that person's behavior. They're not being consistent in the thing. But guess what? What I also ain't going to do is this. When I call Kristen and I say, Kristen, I'm having a bad day. This is happening. And then she says, Ty, well, what's happening? Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why would I be saying that? That's stupid. Why did I call her? Because I want to get on her damn nerves. I'm not going to do that. That's weird. Mind you, I'm telling my brother yesterday, I literally ended up saying something to my brother, and I'm like, yo, this is what happened. My brother said, red flag, red flag. And I said, okay, I was just making sure I saw what I saw. So you trying to emotionally attach to me with some bullshit, but not realizing I'm a person that's consistent. Even when I'm having a bad day, I'm going to still treat you as this. I might tell you about my bad day. I might this, that, and the third, but I'm not going to say, oh, I'm having a bad day and I don't want to talk about it. Well, bitch, you shouldn't have talked about the beginning of it then. Keep it to your fucking self. Because in my mind, that's emotional manipulation. And if when we went and looked it up, what was it? It was emotional manipulation. I saw it. I spotted it. But the person will say, no, that's not what it was. Well, it clearly is on the menu and the list of the psychiatric list of emotional manipulation. So you can think what you think, but bitch, that's what it was. So now I'm going to need you to go back because this person is also saying that they're emotionally intelligent. You're really not. Because emotionally intelligent people know not to do shit like that. I mean, come on. And now, mind you, let's see. We are an hour past the reading, so I don't know how long I can have it on members only, but now I think it's open to the public. You see what I'm saying? So now I think they could actually get it. It's free. So again, as you're busy building your empire, I need y'all to pay attention because this is the reason why we're having this conversation. People are going to say, I love you. I love you. Y'all hear me tell everybody, I love you. Tamisha, I love you. Kristen, I love you. Catherine, I love you. But I showed them that I love them. And now Nisa's here. Guess what? Now I got to get to know Nisa. Nisa, I love you. I don't know you, but guess what? We going to figure it out because you came in during the time when I had locked everybody the fuck out because some bitch yesterday wanted to call me a bitch. Mind you, I didn't even feel bad in locking everybody out. Because also, there's consistent people that are here all the time that if you're not a part of this channel and you always hear talking about I love you so much, bitch, you're how? You love the fact that I'm giving you information, that I'm the one that confirms all of your shit, or that I'm tapped into you so much that basically the story matches, it resonates, but you didn't pay $1 to get into the reading, into the membership area. And you don't have to, because YouTube pays as well. That's the reason why we have the videos running. So there's a thing, but there's also a thing. Don't be mad that I'm paying attention to the real thing. I'm not paying attention to the other thing. Yes, thank you for watching the video. But technically you watched it for yourself. You watched it because you wanted to know something. And you was hoping that I had the information. And then even after I gave you the information, even if I had the information and I gave it to you, right? What did you give me? You probably didn't hit the like button. You probably didn't do shit other than say, oh, I'm glad I figured that out. She's so dope. Thank you. Did you tell God about it? Tell God that I'm dope. God, help that lady. Because literally, she should not have been punished for loving a nigga. But apparently, I should have been punished for loving a nigga. Maybe I was being punished for loving the wrong nigga. Okay? My bad. I had to learn. Thank you. I learned a lesson. Won't love him no more. Thank you. I love him, but I won't love him like that no more. Okay? I love myself more than I love him now. But at the end of the day, these are things that y'all need to pay attention to. Because if you're talking about building an empire, and it may sound harsh and it may come off in all sorts of, forms and fashion, but I stand on what I said. Because as of now, I'm paying attention. And I got people that I know that love me and are paying attention as well. And I'm thankful for that. And I know there's going to be more people that actually love me and they're going to come along and they're going to say and do the right things. So I'm going to stop saying that I have trust issues because I don't have trust issues, okay? At all, period. Because I trust me. So I don't have trust issues. I trust me. I trust me wholeheartedly. Y'all don't have trust issues either because y'all trust yourselves. And I can't tell you that it's when you have to come to the realization yourself that it's not a trust issue that you have. It's a matter of we picked sometimes the wrong people, so we weren't trusting our discernment. I trust me. So now I trust my discernment. I trust that Tamisha is not going to do anything wrong to me, and Tamisha's going to be around for the rest of my life because I love Tamisha, and Tamisha's a very good person. She has been consistent from day one. I said that I like Tamisha from the day she came here. And matter of fact, I didn't even tell Tamisha that. Somebody else told Tamisha that. I didn't tell her that. Somebody else ended up telling her that. But they told her the truth. Because her energy said, trust her. Her energy tells me I can trust her. Tamisha said that's true. Because she knew how it happened. I didn't tell her that. I told my friend Keitsa that. And Keitsa was talking, and she told her that. So that's how that happened. But mind you, we had that conversation, I think, weeks before we even talked to Tamisha. Tamisha just came in the chat, started talking it up, and her energy came across this screen, and I was like, oh, I like her. That's my friend. She a part of my soul tribe. Period. Me and Catherine started talking behind the scenes. Catherine was in my inbox, in my mail. So we started talking in the mail. Mind you, like, we had known each other for forever for some reason, but it was just the energy that she came across with, and I'm like, oh, I like her. There's more that I need to get to know about Catherine, but right now, from the parts that I know and the parts that I've seen, we damn sure connected, because while we show up with the same camouflage on the same day, we show up with the same colors on sometimes. It's crazy. But she's also, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if I go through everybody else on the list and I ask them a question, it ain't going to move until I get to Catherine, because Catherine's the last step of, to me, everybody else is very much like, because we can get in our bag sometimes. We go over. But Catherine is this. Her energy comes across as this. So I'll ask everybody else, we be hyped, because, we be doing that. Okay? Erin is a little firecracker. She like us. So, we might get the, fuck her part version real quick. Catherine's not going to say that. She hang out with us a little bit longer, she might be saying that. But for the most part, she don't say that. She's the one that is, very mild in her attitude. So we listen. We'll talk to the people and they say what they saying. And then the last form of defense to make sure that your ass is really going to get kicked the fuck out. Once Catherine clears it, your ass is gone. Okay? Because, ma'am, you done too much if you make Catherine upset. But as in empires and as in families, everybody has their own demeanor. So you know who to, like, if I go, Tamisha might not be the first line of defense, but Tamisha going to be the first motherfucker that's spot. And Tamisha is the firecracker. She going to say, fuck that. You see what I'm saying? But everybody has their own demeanor in the family. We busy building the empire, but everybody has. I told y'all, Kristen needs an entertainment attorney. She needs a manager. She needs this. She needs that. Like, all of these people have to be here because of the fact that this is how you build an empire. One person cannot do that by themselves. We need help. So who is the help, and where is the help? Where is your help for your empire? Because I'm sure I'm not the only person saying that. Meanwhile, back at band camp, y'all, I'm telling y'all, my brother did the video for me on building an empire. So I've been saying this for a very long time. This ain't new. My brother already did the footage, and when I want him to do more footage of the same exact, because the aerial view was crazy at that time. So as I'm growing, as I'm expanding, we got to kind of update, we got to kind of revamp, we got to kind of move some people around, because everybody don't stay in the same position either. You see what I'm saying? Tamisha said we all play a position in a role. We do. Catherine says, true, Tamisha. There's always those, and both people we want close and people that we wander in our lives, a reason, a season, and a lifetime. Amen. And that's the fact. And so we all play positions in a role. So initially, because we're all just meeting each other, right? So we're all on this level, like on the first floor. But do y'all realize as we grow, Nisa said, I made it out of something that lasted years, and when you spoke on it, it gave me the confidence. Amen. Because guess what? That's one thing we're going to do here is we're going to damn sure build our confidence. We're going to surely know that we can step out on faith. And Tamisha said, once you done cross Catherine, you're done. Period. Because Catherine is just saving grace. I must tell y'all. Catherine and Keitsa, matter of fact, they in the same, Catherine and Keitsa is y'all saving grace. I promise you. Everybody, for some reason, when they come in here, they start trying to attack Keitsa first because they know I know her. Like, me and Keitsa personally know each other. So we come from the same location, same place. Me and Keitsa knew each other for a long time, but me and Keitsa just became friends, close friends, probably in this year, okay? But we known each other since school, young, okay? But for some reason, she's the first person people try to attack because they know she's probably the closest to me because we come from the same location. But then in the end, it starts to be a thing. But why are they doing that in the process? Because everybody has their own relationship, connection, even with each other. So that's the other part that I love even in here, because it's not just me. They have their own relationship. They're starting to build their own relationships outside of me. So that's also a thing too. And as we all move and elevate in life, the positions will also change. So good, like moving up each level. So whereas one person is strong, because we don't know where we're about to go. We just know what we're about to do. Okay? We know that we want to build. We are master builders. We know that we want to build. We know that we have to build. We know that we need to build because it's in our system. We can't get rid of it. It's a thing. We know that the empire has to be built. But who's here? Who needs to be here? Who wants to be here? Because that's also another thing. You gotta really want to be here. Because I'm trying to tell you, we are like the most weirdest group of everything and everybody. I'm talking about the spiritual community itself. We're unique. We're different. Because people don't like the fact that you may go on your gut feeling. Catherine says we're all pieces to the same tapestry. Amen. We all are being woven into a beautiful something. What we don't know. Either way, I don't want to continue to move through the tarot because tarot is like a wormhole. And if you don't understand that tarot is about you and your journey, you're going to always want to keep coming here to keep, okay, well, why is this happening? And them bitches always going to give y'all the wrong information. I'm telling you right now. Because you're not learning the behind the scenes that pertains to tarot. Every time something gets fucked up, you're going to be saying, oh, let me go look at the tarot, bitches. They're going to be still lying. Okay? Meanwhile, if you learn what the tarot is, it's a journey. This says, be sad. Be sad about what happened to you, but also understand that there's more. You still got this behind your back. So be thankful. You crying over spilled milk because these are all laying down right here. Meanwhile, you still got this. So it says, deal with your emotions. You're allowed to have them. You can have the emotion. But then suck it up, buttercup, and let's get back into the game. Put me in a game, coach. Yeah, I got fucked up. And you know, players fuck up sometimes. So we can say that. I was saying that to my brother yesterday. That's how I ended up in the situation because, you know, love got me. Love should have brought your ass home last night, but apparently love should have brought me, I don't know. I thought loving a person and not being a side bitch and not being, you know, out freaking on, you know, all unprovoked and marrying a nigga should have brought me blessings. But when you marry the wrong nigga, it don't bring you blessings, okay? So my bad. Players fuck up. But in my defense, I mean, the nigga been rocking me to sleep for a long time, y'all. I was 17 when I met that person. So, they had a lot of time to manipulate. But also, there was red flags, so my bad. Players fuck up again. So they said, more in the shit, bitch. But we got to get back in the game because the empire ain't going to build itself. I got to be a part of the empire being built. So I didn't got a setback, but a setup because literally it tapped me into the universe a whole lot better. So they're saying, mourn it. It's okay because we're emotionally intelligent people. We understand that we hurt sometimes, but we also understand that hurt, trouble don't last always. We will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive because I got, period. I got all my life to live and I got all my love to give. And you're going to get this love. I'm going to give you this good love. Somebody going to get it. Okay, period. Take it how it resonates for you. So I'm not damaged. I'm not broken. I will love again. Hard. Just as much as I did before. I'm not jaded or anything. I'm not broken. I needed the lesson. I got the lesson. And now I'm focused on the other lessons. So now consistency is key. You have to be consistent with me. If you can't be consistent with me, you can't be here. Period. Because I'm going to be consistent with you. That's what we need to know, that we have your actions or what your actions match your talk. So walk your talk. That's the thing. So we're gonna have to walk our talk out here. So the actions match the situation. She said, if you put me in, coach, I'm ready to play. You best be ready to show up 100%, ready to rock and roll this family. Exactly, because that's what the man said. He said, put me in, coach, I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be center field. They said, put me in the game, and you can put me in center field, because that's where everything about to happen at. I can see everything from center field, okay? I don't know the baseball analogies, but I know that damn song. So now they done put us in, okay? So I'm out of the situation. I'm here. I'm alive and well. Nobody died. I didn't die. I did, but I didn't. So it was spiritual death, Phoenix rising, reincarnation. I'm here. I'm alive and well and kicking. That bitch from 3,400 and something years ago. I'm back here. I'm alive and well, and I'm back on Earth School. So y'all gonna get these good ass lessons out here. But also be mindful that, again, an old ass energy, because I am an old ass energy, and a lot of us are old ass energies. We've been here before. And apparently, right now, like I said, an amazing time to be alive, okay? An amazing time to be involved in a situation. They're putting us in. It's us. So Pisces, busy building your empire. What are you building? Who are you building with? And at what cost? And are you going to let these people come and disrupt your shit after you build it, and now the leeches show up? The people that's been holding, or are you going to cut them leeches off before they get to you, or before you amass, what is it, an insurmountable, amount of wealth? Okay? Because an insurmountable amount of wealth comes along with building an empire. Are y'all going to let them people disrupt the system? Because it's the people that's closest to you that's going to be the ones that want to come and fuck it up. Are you able to see that? So Pisces, this is the reading. Hopefully it helped. Thank you guys for coming towards my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God. And Catherine said, oh my God, Ty. Oh, Nisa said, I feel the fuck out of that. Girl. Oh my God, Ty. That is exactly the song that's been going through my mind. LOL. Thank you for reading and the truth. And thank you for giving to us each day. Thank you for giving to me, Catherine. You give to me every day. So I love y'all. And I'm thankful and blessed. And I feel like we should definitely tap into that thought process about this 222, because I feel like enough amount of people, or at least $5, that would be great. I could actually be outside. I ain't gonna leave. I'm telling y'all, because I'm gonna be committed to the universe. I ain't gonna go nowhere other than to the store, because I need to go to the store right now. All right. So I love y'all and see y'all later. Thank y'all, and go with God. Do Harmon, I love you. Look at you. If you love me, tell me you love me. Period. I love you. That, and I damn sure do. Y'all, my brother on Twitch. Do Harm, everybody been asking about you. And Kristen, you got you and Kristen energy now. It might be because I'm too close to, look, I'm over here too close to everybody, okay? He said I'm not here. Yeah, y'all, I told y'all them Geminis be saying they here and they not here. They not here, okay? He not here.